Okay guys, let's take a look at this XZeus 2 and see what we can do with the dang thing. Pretty excited about this, so let's get this thing out of the box. Now I have opened this thing previously, actually on camera. If you guys missed that, I'll link that in the description. I opened it with a few other things, and I've been tinkering with it a little bit, so I've actually removed the Picatinny from both sides here so I can get ready to sand it and whatnot, so I just didn't put those back on, but they are right here actually. So this usually is screwed on there, and there's one on each side. So it's really cool that they just screw right off. Makes it really easy to paint, so I'm excited about that. So let's go ahead and get the main shell out here, because that's what we want. So if you're not aware, you're buying a shell with a pump, like I said, a stock, a mag release, and that's about it. But you're getting a very tactical and sleek shell compared to the long shot. And what you have to do with the shell is install long shot parts into it. So if you don't have a long shot, you'll probably have to also have a long shot, or at least the internals or some internals from a long shot or other performance kits to make this work. This does not come with, this is not a functioning blaster as it comes. It's basically just a shell. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to go ahead and crack open a long shot. Okay, so to show you guys what's been done so far, I've cut this out to be very smooth and feed darts in very easily. This is 17/32 brass, so it fits a standard elite dart or even a couche dart very well, very tightly, but should be giving us really good power. So that will sit here as your barrel, and then this is the pusher, and it will slide just right up and over this. Hopefully you guys can see that pretty well. And when it's lined up, it'll fit right in there. There we go. It's a little hard to do right now, but yeah, it'll just slide right over your barrel. Alright, so that's about how much it's going to hang over. I've tested this, so made sure a dart doesn't hit this when loading through your magazine, but you need it to come out just a little bit so you can get a seal from your bolt and your pusher. So that should be basically perfect. I've measured that out and should work out really nicely. And then we got this all cut out and trimmed perfectly to fit in there. It's not been glued down yet. And then I have cut a piece of 17/32 to fit in the back here of my 9/16. And then this is a piece of Exploder's barreling material, which fits really, really nicely inside of this. And I'm going to glue that in, and that will remove some dead space and also make it so you cannot vacuum load the dart. So this will not allow a dart to go in, as 17/32 being our barreling material could allow a dart to go in, except it's been crimped down here just a touch from when I cut it, which is actually just fine, and that will also help prevent the dart to go in. So I want to give a shout out to my man OC Nerf. He did a mod guide on this, and I've referred to that a couple times, and this is where I got that idea from. I didn't know, I mean, I knew about this barreling material and it being really good actually to fit Boomco darts, but I didn't realize it fit so nicely inside of 17/32, so I appreciate that. And his guide's actually been helpful and I've referred to it to make sure I haven't been doing anything stupid. So hopefully I've been doing everything reasonably okay so far, and I guess time will tell. Anyways, this will fit right in here. and should be a really nice pusher for our dart and somewhat of a dead space remover. Okay, I got that all glued in there and actually went one step further and threw a Boomco dart in there, cut down, old Boomco dart, and they fit really well inside of the exploder barrel, so that worked out really well. I just glued that in there, and now I've reduced the dead space by at least half, so that's pretty cool. And went ahead and sanded this barrel, so we can go ahead and glue it into here. Alright, started painting my XZeus 2 here. It's not the most ideal day to paint, but I would like to get this done in time for the contest, and I'm running out of days. So it's a little cool, it's a tad humid, but we're gonna make it work. Okay, I'm using some I've never used this before, but it's engine enamel, and it's the only yellow I could find, so that's what I'm using. Should work okay, looks pretty good so far. And let's go ahead and put some light coats down. All right, putting on a coat with my Duplicolor, what is this? Duplicolor Perfect Match Intense Blue Pearl, which is a color I like a lot. I use this on the blue meanies, and it was the main medium blue color on that. I really like it. It's a Chrysler color, so pretty cool, and hopefully this turns out really awesome. All right, final coat before the clear coat, obviously. Got a black layer here with this Duplicolor Perfect Match Toyota black, I guess. So yeah, here we go. Okay guys, Logan is complete, and I think it turned out really nice. I'm very happy with it. Obviously the paint job is to represent Wolverine, the comic book character Wolverine, or Logan's costume. It's got obviously mainly yellow with some blue and some black tiger striping here on the sides, and up here on the top there's a tiger stripe around here, kind of to represent that stripe on his shoulders. I've added 3 silver lines here to kind of represent his claws, what have you, just to kind of give that hint of that adamantium feel. Obviously we got the silver here too, and hopefully soon we'll have also a silver, probably orange ModWorks trigger. I was gonna put a black artifact trigger in here, but it will not fit without modification, so I just left the stock trigger for now. I do have a very nice custom metal catch in there. I have an artifact metal plunger head and Mickey Mouse piece with a 16 kilogram Nerf turf spring, full brass breech. As you guys know, it's a sleeper style breech, so, and I think that turned out really nicely. I'm very happy with it. The stock has been leather wrapped because I think Logan would have a leather wrapped stock. I mean, that just made sense to me, and I've added some padding to the back of the stock just to add a little comfort and maybe just a tad bit length, not too much length, but mainly just for comfort. I think that turned out nicely. Yeah, I'm very happy with this thing. I think it's performing really well. It's got a ton of power in it with that 16 kilogram Nerf turf spring. That is plenty of power. The darts probably could use a little bit of a scar barrel because they go a little bit crazy, but you know, I think it's definitely a sweet blaster. Oh, and I forgot, I have a DRS metal bolt sled in here at the moment. So yeah, I think this thing is pretty beefy, pretty awesome, and I hope you guys enjoyed the build video, and we're gonna go ahead and fire it off here a few times and see how we do. So I'll shoot off 6 full length and 6 half length darts. These are the prototype darts. They're a little bit heavier, but they're really nice for brass, I find, so I really like those. And let's go ahead and see what we can get. This is the first time I fired this off outside, so we'll see how we do here. Whoa. Birds, watch out. Well, that one in the lake. Maybe I should back up a tad. We'll get back here all the way to the sidewalk with the goose poop on it. Hopefully we don't hit the tree. Yeah, these things are firing real hard. Oh yeah, those are probably still going in the lake. I've lost count. How many was that? 5? Let me double check here. Yep, one more. Okay. And geese. I hope that goose doesn't get hit. Not trying to hit him. Yeah, it's over his head. All right, those were awesome. They're a little out of control. I really would like to add a scar barrel to this to get a little more accuracy, but that will be added down the road. Let's go ahead and shoot off some half-length darts here. Obviously, these things are breaking 150 feet, so a range test is a little silly. But if I ever get a place where I could do it, I might try. Maybe the street at some point. Maybe I'll do that in the overview video. But for right now, wow, that was so much power. That thing went crazy. And that went into the lake. Oh, that whirly bird out of there. Weird. All right. Man, these things are just insanely powerful and just too much almost for the darts. Oh, that went really well. Last one, I do believe. Oh, I think that one broke in half or something. All right, well, my camera died on me, so I'm not sure where we were, but I think that dart just exploded for whatever reason. I guess too much power. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the build video of Logan and the XZeus 2. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, obviously leave them in the comment section below. Stay tuned for some still shots of the blaster, and as always, peace out, guys.